Kyle Juszczyk. Kyle Juszczyk versus Fred Beasley. Who you got?
All right, so Fred Beasley, another one of those guys, late 90s, early 2000s guy, all right?
Yes.
But a very good – 49ers have had a lot of good fullbacks. Can we just say that? Like tight ends and fullbacks, very blessed at those positions.
No
very
question.
Blessed.
Fred Beasley's definitely the forgotten man. Everyone talks about Tom Rathman, William Floyd.
Yes.
People forget about Fred Beasley.
Almost everybody forgets about Fred Beasley. Okay, so Juice is the better weapon. Okay,
yes.
I will say that. But Fred Beasley also put together some rushing yards and receiving yards himself. Here's the difference. I went back and I had to look at teams because as a fullback, your main priority is to block for the tailback, right? He had 4 teams that broke 2,000 yards rushing, and that's with, Barlow. I think they had a year where they broke 2,000 when Hurst was out with an injury. That's how good of a lead blocker he was, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And Juszczyk throughout his career, by the way, at this point, I believe they both played, it was like 7 or 8 seasons, so we're talking even. Beasley also, Juice has only done that 2 times. So only twice in his career has he been a lead blocker for a team that went over 2,000 total rushing yards. And so with Beasley doing it 4 times, he's a better pure fullback. Juice is the better Swiss Army knife. I'm going to go slightly Juice just because I know what he can do if Kyle actually gets him the ball.
Beasley was really interesting. If I remember it when I was a kid, what happened was they had Garrison Hurst, who was great, and then he missed 2 years. And they had to scramble to put together a rushing attack, and they brought in Charlie Garner, and they had Fred Beasley, who did nothing in 97.
Yeah.
But together in 99,
yes,
Beasley and Garner were amazing. They were so good. Garner was amazing. Yeah. But Beasley had like 4.8 yards per carry too and was the lead blocker. He was really good. He was a better runner than Kyle Juszczyk was. He could really run the ball. I remember that. And then in 2003, when I guess the first year of Erickson, when that team was starting to go to hell, he went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
So he was a hell of a player. You could argue that he was actually a better player than Kyle Juszczyk because Juszczyk can't. He's so not a natural rusher. He played tight end in college. He runs way high, and he's you give him the ball too many times, he'll fumble if he's running. Hell of a receiver though, hell of a blocker. They're very close, and Juszczyk goes to the Pro Bowl every year. It's because there's no more fullbacks. Back then, there were some really good fullbacks in the NFL. There was Mike Allstott every year. There was Lorenzo Neal. This guy was a Pro Bowler one time.
He was. You're in good hands with Allstott. I remember that.
That's true. Yes.
God, there was something I was going to say, and I forget what the heck it was.
Lowell versus Papa? But that's not a fair versus battle. They didn't do the same thing. One guy's a play-by-play announcer. One guy writes.
Right. Yeah. So, very, very different. There's been a lot of them actually thrown in here. We have Mike Rumford, Whiskey Tart. There was Sherman versus Primetime. That's easy. Who was the best player on the 94 team? And then a Kendrick Bourne versus J.J. Stokes.
Bourne. I never thought J.J. Stokes was that good. He played next to Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, Brent Jones, freaking everyone. And he was like at a certain point, Ty Streets was better than him, I thought.
Oh, yeah, Ty Streets.
Ty Streets was an upgrade.
Ty Streets is the one that caught the touchdown in that comeback against the Giants from Garcia. That was the game-winning touchdown.